Seniors, have you ever wondered what really happens inside your body when you take magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2 together? Most people take these supplements thinking they're simply supporting their health, but what many don't realize is that these three don't work alone. They work as a system, and when that system is working correctly, your body can respond in ways you might not expect. Here's the surprising part. Some of the symptoms people blame on aging, like low energy, poor sleep, muscle discomfort, or even feeling off balance, may have more to do with what your body's missing than age itself. In this video, we'll explain the 4 key changes you may notice when this trio works together, the 5 mistakes people commonly make, and how to take them safely. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Let's get started. The first change is that your muscles and nerves begin to function more smoothly. Magnesium plays a critical role in relaxing muscles and ensuring proper nerve signaling, while vitamin D3 supports muscle strength, coordination, and endurance. When both nutrients are working in harmony, muscle cramps and involuntary twitches become less frequent. Tension in the shoulders, neck, or back begins to ease, and overall physical performance improves. Vitamin K2 further contributes by maintaining proper mineral balance, which helps muscles contract and relax efficiently. Seniors often report feeling steadier on their feet, experiencing fewer aches, and having more comfortable movement during daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, or light exercise. Over time, these benefits can lead to a greater sense of mobility and independence. Second, your cardiovascular system is better supported. Vitamin K2 plays a vital role in keeping your blood vessels flexible by preventing calcium buildup where it shouldn't be, which reduces stiffness and maintains healthy circulation. Magnesium supports this system by helping regulate blood pressure and keeping the smooth muscles and vessel walls relaxed. Vitamin D3 complements both by supporting overall heart and vascular function. When these 3 nutrients work together consistently, your cardiovascular system operates more efficiently, helping maintain steady circulation, reduce strain on the heart, and support long-term heart health. Third, your immune system becomes stronger and more balanced. Vitamin D3 is a key regulator of immune function, helping the body respond appropriately to threats without overreacting, which reduces unnecessary inflammation. Magnesium supports this process by activating vitamin D3, allowing the immune system to function at its best. K2 also contributes indirectly by maintaining proper mineral balance, which helps the body carry out essential biochemical processes. When all 3 nutrients are working together, your immune defenses become more resilient and the body can maintain better overall health. Seniors often notice they feel more resistant to minor illnesses, recover faster from infections, and experience fewer days of low energy due to immune challenges. The fourth change is deeper, more restorative sleep. When magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2 work together, seniors often notice that falling asleep and staying asleep becomes easier. Magnesium supports GABA, the brain's calming neurotransmitter, while glycine in magnesium glycinate further relaxes the nervous system. Vitamin D3 helps regulate the body's sleep-wake cycle, and K2 supports proper mineral balance to reduce nighttime disruptions. But here's the problem. Even though these benefits are powerful, most people don't feel the results they're hoping for. And it's not because the supplements don't work, it's because of 5 mistakes that quietly sabotage their effectiveness. The first mistake is taking them on an empty stomach or with a low-fat meal. Vitamins D3 and K2 are fat-soluble, which means your body can't absorb them properly without some dietary fat. Without it, much of what you take simply passes through unused. For best results, take them in the morning with a meal that includes healthy fats such as avocado, olive oil, nuts, or eggs. This simple change can make a noticeable difference in how effectively your body absorbs and uses these nutrients. The second biggest mistake is taking the wrong dosage. Many people either get too much or too little without realizing it, and this is especially common with magnesium. Some supplement labels can be misleading. For instance, a bottle might boldly advertise 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate, but the fine print often shows only 60 or 90 milligrams of elemental magnesium, the amount your body can actually absorb. This means you might think you're getting a full dose, but in reality, it's just a fraction. Over time, this can affect blood pressure, muscle function, and hundreds of other vital processes. Magnesium is also necessary for your body to properly use potassium, so a deficiency can further disrupt your balance. The truth is, it's nearly impossible to fit 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium into 1 or 2 standard capsules. If a brand claims it, they're likely not telling the full story. Understanding these differences is essential to getting the results you want from supplementation. The third mistake involves another nutrient that works behind the scenes: zinc. While this trio works powerfully together, zinc plays a vital role by regulating vitamin D receptors and supporting immune function, insulin activity, and cell repair. But here's the catch. If you supplement with high doses of zinc over time, especially over 30 milligrams daily, you also need to include copper to maintain balance. Too much zinc without copper can lead to copper deficiency, affecting energy levels, heart rhythm, and even weakening your immune system. So if you're adding zinc to your D3, K2, and magnesium routine, be smart. Consider a balanced zinc to copper ratio, typically around 10:1, to keep everything in harmony. The fourth mistake is eating too many refined carbs. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at handling blood sugar spikes, and this can increase magnesium loss even further. Foods high in sugar or heavily processed, like white bread, pastries, or soda, can quickly deplete your magnesium. Every time your body metabolizes these foods, it burns extra magnesium, which can drain your reserves and reduce the effectiveness of your supplements. This is where many people go wrong. They think, I'm taking a bunch of supplements now, so I can eat whatever I want. That's a big mistake. Supplements are designed to support a healthy lifestyle, not replace it. If your diet is full of processed junk, you're essentially forcing your body to fight an uphill battle. No supplement can fully undo that damage. So if you're spending money on these supplements but still living off fast food and sugar, you might as well be flushing them down the toilet. To truly feel the benefits, your supplements should complement a clean, whole foods-based diet, not try to compensate for a poor one. That's why lifestyle changes must always go hand in hand with supplementation, not the other way around. The fifth mistake is ignoring how medications and health conditions affect nutrient levels. For many seniors, it's common to rely on medications for blood pressure, digestion, or chronic conditions, and some of these can quietly deplete essential nutrients. According to the United States National Institutes of Health, long-term use of medications like acid reflux drugs, proton pump inhibitors, and diuretics can gradually lower magnesium levels. Without enough magnesium, your body may struggle to activate vitamin D3 or properly use K2, which can reduce the effectiveness of your supplements. That's why it's especially important for seniors to monitor their intake. Even health conditions like diabetes, chronic stress, or poor gut health can interfere with your ability to absorb and retain these nutrients. So if you are on long-term medications or managing ongoing health issues, it's even more critical to monitor your intake. Now that you know what to avoid, let's look at how to do this the right way, starting with magnesium. Most adults need about 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily, ideally in a highly absorbable form. Magnesium glycinate is the best choice for most people because it's gentle on the stomach, supports muscle relaxation, and helps promote restful sleep. Magnesium citrate can also be useful for digestion, while magnesium malate is ideal for boosting energy and reducing muscle fatigue. For brain health, magnesium threonate may offer benefits, though it's more specialized. For magnesium glycinate, it's best to split your daily dose, around 200 milligrams in the morning and 200 milligrams at night, to provide all-day support. The morning dose helps sustain energy and daily function, while the evening dose promotes relaxation and deeper restorative sleep. Vitamin D3 and K2 are typically taken earlier in the day, with a proper meal to support consistent absorption. Experts often recommend 5,000 to 10,000 IU of D3 daily paired with K2 at a 100:1 ratio. So for example, 5,000 IU of D3 should be paired with about 50 micrograms of K2. When choosing forms, MK7 is superior to MK4 because it stays active in the body much longer and provides more stable support throughout the day. This means you don't have to take it as frequently, and your levels remain more consistent over time. To summarize, take vitamin D3 and K2 together with a morning meal and split your magnesium glycinate into 2 doses, one in the morning and one in the evening. This routine can help your body make the most of these nutrients throughout the day. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And remember, before adding any new supplement to your routine, always talk with your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking medications or managing a health condition. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.